Right from the start of the ball game, labasan agad ng mga bala. Itong magkabilang koponan. Pagsanhan, the star of Hope Christian. Theo, the star of Xavier. Guns are out, the cards are on the table, and we're ready para sa huling quarterfinals match of the 4th PSSBC Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Cup.
Well, Jack, we did the game again of San Beda versus Arellano, and then we were talking about how the beginning pa lang of the ball game, grabe na kagad ang intensity, parang you're looking at a fourth quarter ball game na kagad. At yan na naman sigurado ang makikita natin dito.
Rejection on the first attempt mula kay Jacinto. Good stop for Hope Christian. Sa kanila pa mapupunta ang bola. It's a man press full court for Xavier University. For Xavier School rather. Carino may hawak ng bola. He gives it up to Jimenez. Cutting underneath was Kiambao. But he goes to Pagsanhan instead. Harvey Pagsanhan, excellent in his last game, missing his first attempt.
At that time, medyo pilit ang atake ni Pagsanhan. He could have given a drop pass na nag-aantay sa baseline sa kanya teammate of his.
Unang foul, mapipito kontra kay Pagsanhan.
Batang gilas, Harvey Pagsanhan.
One of the...
I remember him when I went to Cagayan de Oro and did the Batang gilas games. Also part of that was I think Jonas Tibayan, who plays for the PSSBC.
Jacinto with a free throw jumper opens up the scoring sa ating laro.
I remember Jonas Tibayan plays for Chiang Kai-shek, and they are also in the semifinals.
Again, ito pong PSBC is the search, the hunt for the baddest high school squad in the Metro. Sino nga ba ang mananaig? Champion of champions is what we're looking for. Tyler Theo goes to his teammate.
Partner, you'll see how they're just crowding itong si Tyler Theo because you mentioned that 29 points per ball game. Malakas lang yung kanyang floater that time.
Sobrang respeto eh, no? Pagsanhan, binigay muna kay Kiambao. They reset. 15 on the 24. They go right back underneath. Labas kay Kiambao. Open for three. That's short.
As early as now, they will be looking to involve Tyler Theo in their offense. You know, these scorers naman, they just have to set it down. They have to hit their first couple of baskets before they really get started. And they can, pagka ganun, they can really lean on him now. Oh, a long three from D.
And even yung stroke niya, parang medyo, alam mo, hindi komportable. No? Pilit yung, masyadong malayo yung bitaw ni Lee that time.
I think he had to fire that under duress. Mapupunta ka na ng shot clock. So he had to fire up a 28-footer that time. So medyo binato na lamang niya.
Pagsanhan, creating space against Theo. This is the prime matchup. Kanina pa natin binabanggit. We have to keep our eyes on that.
Pagsanhan, malakas ang pangangatuan. I remember his game. He gets rebounds as well. Open court player. Very good open court player. Nice inversion. Galing kay Kiambao.
Ganda nung atake niya, no? Just focused on making the shot despite all the defenders who tried to hamper his way. A steal para sa Hope Christian. Kiambao feeds sa Kundo, the big man. Nakuha ang pito at ang puntos.
Late pa nga yung pass ni Pagsanhan going to Kiambao, pero somehow it hit its target pa rin. Very nice handoff pass to the cutting Kiambao.
An extra pass. Hindi inakala.
Sorry, Sakundo. I stand corrected.
Hindi nakala ni Lim na may trailer pa, and that's why they always say when your big man runs the floor, you have to reward them.
But the reason we say that if there are kids listening, trabaho kasi talaga ng mga bigs is to really defend sa may ilalim and get your rebounds, hustle for loose balls. Kaya yun yung sinasabi mo na i-reward mo. Pag may pagkakataon to give him a nice basket, ibigay nyo.
Tyler Theo binigay sa kanto. They go back up top to Ko. Lim now against Pagsanhan. 8 on the 24. Lim attacks. Leaves it for his teammate. Naagaw. Good defense from Hope Christian. And now they're trying to score a bucket. They lead this game 4-2. Punta ulit sila kay Sakundo. Carino Cut to the middle, no. Single digits on the shot clock. Pagsanhan, long three. The battle for the board. Jacinto wasn't able to save the ball. Hindi niya nabitawan eh. Napunta na siya sa outside holding the leather.
Medyo ill-advised yung tira ni Pagsanhan at the time. Ano, meron pang mga 5 seconds dun sa kanilang shot clock. I don't know why he heaved that three-pointer. Again, at this level, now we're looking how, what type of decisions these 16, 17-year-old boys do, ano?
Tio drops to the floor. Sakundo completes the scene. Binigay niya kay Kiambao. Hope is running. Disrupted by Ko and stolen back from behind.
Bilis na makasave, partner, and then really hustling for that ball, ha?
Ito yung exciting sa high school basketball. It's always fast-paced.
Oh!
Ang ganda sana ng crossover ni Tyler, but the screener there moved a little bit.
Sayang yan. With two defenders, Tyler Tio. Very nice, pero hindi counted yung kanyang basket.
Xavier staying with their full court press. Lee on Carino. Under 6 minutes na iiwan sa ating game. Defense has been excellent in the first few minutes, kaya mababa ang scoring.
Titignan mo pa lang yung build niya, yung legs niya, ang laki, malakas tumalon to eh. Sa warm-ups kanina, he was dunking the basketball. So what, 6'1", 6'2" siguro, is Chris Pagsanhan.
At saka alam mo, mahihinog eventually talaga eh, no? As a player. Looking forward to see him in the collegiate ranks.
Yung athleticism kasi definitely nandyan na, at saka bato-bato yung pangangatawan niya.
Carino recognizing the double. Alam niyang may libre kakampi. Finds Kiambao underneath. Tio now. Kontra kay Jimenez.
All kinds of defenders on Tyler Tio, my friend. Short ang kanyang tira.
Still nothing from Tyler Tio in the first 5 minutes ng ating laro. Marvel Jimenez goes high and strong to the hoop. What a move from Marvel Jimenez.
Big, wide open lane. Taking that lane. Very nice floater. Galing kay Jimenez.
Jimenez nakuha ang pito at ang puntos. Line for a bonus free throw.
Strong starting Hope Christian. 8-2, make that 9-2 in favor of Hope. Medyo nabulagasin na ito. Tawagin natin nabulagasin. Itong nabulagasin ng Hope.
Oh nga, and this isn't the Xavier school na nakita natin ng elimination round.
And you mentioned this kanina, Tyler still unable to get a bucket here.
T with a short hook. Yes. Right.
Big boy.
Kyle T, too big for anyone else. Nakaagaw si Ko. Gives it up to Sun. Defended well by Devara. Pero nakakuha ng foul. Johan Sun.
Sa basketball area, you will take. And talking about yung panentro nitong Xavier na si T, pero he will hit the bench muna. Creating spaces para mag-understatement para sa kanya because he looks like a 225-pounder.
At minsan, you know, sometimes you see na mga ganyang player and you think na overweight to, hindi to magiging masyado effective. But ang kasamahan natin si Merv Villar. But you know, like our friend Merv.
Yeah.
That these players can carry their bodies and they find ways to be effective. Kahit ganyan sila, like for example in the PBA, there were the likes of Noli Longsinya, si Bo Belga. Unang tingin, hindi mo akalain na they're professional athletes, but they're very good players.
Pati nga si Willie Willie, titingnan mo, parang medyo he looks heavy, no? Pero pag naglaro na, ang gaan pa na. Ang fleet-footed pala, even Bo Belga, mabilis na mga pa.
Kiambao being pressured, forced into an errant shot. Walang tatamaan, 24-second violation ang mapipito kontra sa Hope Christian High School. Nag-extend na rin ang depensa ang Hope. They're pressuring from the backcourt as well, and they get the steal. Devara, quick feed against Sun. Pasa niya, deflected, still gets it to Jimenez, who unleashes a three. Good line, but just a little bit to the right.
A little bit of a run para dito sa Xavier. 4 straight points, pero hindi natuloy yan.
Rendell Lee missing on his second three-point attempt. Pinuna natin yung bitaw niya earlier, but it looks like that's really his release.
Oo, ganun talaga. Yung parang set shot na medyo push yung kanyang three-pointer.
Swing the ball, punta sa kaliwang kanto. Carino, tres. No. Second possession secured by Hope. Devara may hawak ngayon. He has a fresh shot clock to work with. Screen being given by Jimenez. Hindi kinuha ni Devara. He unleashes a three. That was the fourth shot.
Medyo napako sa 9 points itong Hope Christian. They're able to string up a couple of baskets dito.
Pagkatapos ng mabilis na pahinga, balik sa laro si Harvey Pagsanan. Alam naman natin siya talaga yung kailangan ng Hope Christian in this game. Manuel, there will be a foul off and away from the ball. Devara mapipituan for that. Masyado raw siyang magulo and trying to get in the way of Sun.
Manuel, number 6 para dito sa Xavier. Big guy who can handle the ball, about 6'2". Siya humihingi dito sa labas, no? Being built like a small forward or even a power forward.
Ong attacks. One-hander doesn't fall. Rebound kukunin ni Jimenez. Or check that. That's Jacob. Also a steady contributor para sa Hope. Binigay niya kay Pagsanan. Pagsanan finding his teammate underneath. Benoza. Unable to convert. Lee. Three-pointer still no. 0 out of 3 for him. Tiambao is running. At naaagawan ni Manuel. It's a foul on Tiambao, so great stop mula kay Joaquin Manuel.
He just fired up a three-pointer and his dad is my close friend. And dito he said, wala, my son. It's okay though, his first couple of attempts lang naman.
You have to love the support na pinapakita ng mga magulang at mga pamilya nito mga bata because when you're a kid like that, ang susundin mo lang naman din yung magulang mo at the end of the day, although you really want to play basketball, to reach the PBA someday, if you don't have their support, ang laki niyang sagabal in reaching for your dreams. So it's good to see parents coming out and supporting their children as Manuel takes it hard to the hoop. It's a foul.
Very good point, Jat. Support ng mga magulang, malaking bagay yan. Just to see them in the stands supporting you and your team. Apalaking bagay as we see Manuel go to the line for a couple. And still no points for Hope in about 3.5 minutes, maybe more, Jot, And the points for Xavier, eto na. Narrowed it to a 1-point ball game. Kanina, 9-2 yan.
It's been a slow-scoring game, mostly because of the defense of both teams. Diba, full court nga mag-pressure parehong koponan. Maybe at one point, they'll slow it down a bit in terms of defense. Harvey Pagsanan will keep shooting and will keep making those shots.
Somebody's in the floor there. I think that's Manuel. Basket ang three-pointer ni Chris Pagsanan. Just a three-pointer, then somebody will just fly off.
Nagkabuhol ito si Benoza and si
Just throws down Manuel.
Manuel underneath. Since penalty na magkabilang koponan, foul was called against Benoza.
Well, luckily for Hope, simultaneous, no? So basket yung three-pointer nitong si Chris Harvey Pagsanhan. Kapag naglalaro ka talaga ng basketball, hanapin mo yung nickname na single syllable lang. Kasi lalo na pagkakampi mo, tulad sa Jack, tatawagin mo kagaya kasi tatawagan kayo di ba? Nagko-communicate kayo Wala naman Chris Harvey. Chris Harvey!
Pagsanan. Ito si Chris Pagsanan. Sobras grabe rin magpakita. And as Jolly mentioned earlier, a member of the Pagkakita who brought honor to the country. And Benoza.
Just by looking at Chris Pagsanhan, di ba, he's high-level athlete. Oh, nice layup.
Noble Franca defying the defense of Ong. Manuel going hard. He has been the focal point of offense para sa Xavier, with Tio out of the ballgame for the meantime. Talagang you mentioned that he's a big guy who can put the ball down and he goes hard to the hoop every time. But take a look at this one more time. Ang ganda ng iwas ng bola sa kanyang defender, Noble Franca. 2 points for him.
Left-handed layup na bitawan niya kaagad bago mag-collapse yung defender sa kanya. Pero Joaquin Manuel, big guy, we were talking about him putting the ball on the floor, attacks the basket very aggressively, and I always say good things happen when you do that. And also free throws para sa kanya.
Joaquin Manuel, 1 of 2 sa kanyang free throws.
Suddenly, just a quick 7 points para dito sa Hope. To widen the gap to 6.
Devara, the small guy, finding some space. Scoring above Tyler Tio nonetheless. Tio ngayon, aggressively attacking his floater. First 2 points of the ball game para kay Tyler Tio.
Mga scorers, mga players na ganyan, hindi mo naman masisiro yan. You can only limit them. We saw his average of 29. Of course, as an opponent, you don't want to let him get 29 points.
Gustong-gusto ko rin yung nakikita nating depensa kay Tyler Tio. No? There are one-way players, but certainly Tyler Tio is not one of them.
Saka hindi lang sinasabi natin na decent na defender. Talagang all business defender siya. No nonsense defender. He's in your face talaga. Aside from being a scorer, talking about Tyler Tio.
Joaquin Manuel, pang ilang beses na din pupunta sa free throw line, and that's because of his activity on offense. Kung hindi man go hard, siya yung, he goes after steals. Yes, Coach Franz. Pumarin. Siyempre, baka naghahanap na yan. The newly appointed head coach of the Adamson Falcons in the UAAP. Malay mo, ang dami nating mga seniors dito. Mamaya, tanong mo kay Coach Franz, sino ba pinapanood niya dito?
Scout na si Coach Franz. Pero talaga namang sakto nga naman pupunta at the best secondary school league dito. Ang dami, you mentioned the schools na nagpa-participate dito at ang dami natin nakikitang magagaling na mga basketball talents na.
Collins whistle, that will be a travel ball against Carino. And you said it, na parang, ito na kasi parang the PSSBC has made it easier for coaches like Coach Franz dahil pinagsama-sama na nila dito yung mga best teams with, of course, the best players in the high school ranks. But they don't have to go to different leagues. Tyler Tio just a little bit short sa kanyang half-court even. That will be the end of our first quarter. Lamang po Hope Christian High School, 18-14 over the Xavier School Stallions. Hope Christian High School, looking at some of the best players na produce nitong school na to. Talaga namang very impressive.
Vince Rodriguez, another Joloco, and John Apacible. Players na ngayon.
They also were, of course, the first champions of the PSSBC, the very first tournament. Hope Christian High School looking to get their second championship here in the prestigious league of secondary schools.
Oh boy, I remember watching him a couple of years back. A little bit like Tyler Tio, parang scorer din, but little shorter, pero very deadly scorer.
Oh, dead shot.
Perimeter basket, yes.
Tyler Tio with 2 points only in the ball game, pero sabi mo nga, Jolly, expect him to start knocking them down. They give him some space. Tyler, nilawalan ng ring, and the ball will sail out of bounds. Possession will go with Hope.
The scorer's mentality, partner. I was watching, ikaw ba kausap ko ata or si Chiki the other day, no? Yung may napanood ako dito sa mga interview sa NBA as a scorer. Sabi ni Kevin Martin, you forget about all those missed shots na you did and you look forward to making your next.
Sakundo swings it out to Pagsanhan. 3-pointer on the way. Pagsanhan misses that. Siya nang makakakuha ng rebound. Xavier is running. Ong. Jimenez ngayon para sa Hope. Jimenez goes hard by himself. Nakakuha ng foul and will get 2 freebies.
Alam mo, prior to that, Judge Sacudo, you have to give him credit. Very nice block shot dun sa atake ng Xavier. Sprinting back, I was hoping they would reward him again with a nice layup. Pero just doing the dirty work basically for Hope, ano? Getting rebounds, blocking shots. Talking about number 15 para sa Hope.
Si Sacudo.
Yes.
The big man for them. Nagkakahabol ngayon si Kiambao at si Ong. Referee says, bitiawan na lang kayo. Ang dali-dali lang naman tanggalin yan. You see, itong Xavier, they're going with different point guards. And this time, it's Kyle Ong carrying the ball for them.
Pero yung siyempre, yung talagang physicality, expect natin, mataas na yan dahil playoff basketball, tapos na elimination round, may mga na-eliminate na ng mga teams.
At kahit niya magkakampi, nagkakabungguan sa Kundo, napatumba niya, kakampi niya si Carino. Here he is, Carino looking to get the ball to his big man. Stolen by Xavier. Defense has been excellent in the first half for both teams. Carlo Carino will be whistled for a foul. Masyado lang makulit sa depensa against Kyle Ong.
Yung mga low passes na yan, that's hindi biro na gawin yan. It's a lot of skill to really do that. Imagine you're not looking at your target, you just know where he is. So the thing is, pag hindi ka sigurado dun sa no-look pass mo, don't do it. Look at your target and pass the ball.
Kyle Ong that time making sure of his semi-hook.
Only a 3-point difference dito. Biggest lead was at 7, 9-2, and then suddenly Xavier just strings up a bunch of baskets.
Pagsanhan, naiipit niya yan. Naibigay kay Sacudo. Sacudo attacks. Too big he was for Rendell Lee to stop. And there have been glimpses of brilliance from Xavier. Pero sinasagot din lagi ng Hope Christian High School and they are still up 21-16. Hope Christian High School, Jologo.
Yes.
Siyempre, ngayon naglalaro for the DLSU Green Archers and Jolinago also playing for Ateneo.
Interesting basket.
Yeah. Sa Ateneo de Manila University naman, the Lady Eagles. Mga produkto po yan ng Hope Christian High School. So talaga, basketball
runs in
the system of Hope Christian. And in the blood of the Go family. Sana naging Go na lang pala ako. No? Para baka buhay pa yung basketball dreams.
Let's go. Pero parang nakakatuwa makapanood din ng high-level basketball ng women's, no?
Oo naman, and with the achievements of Perlas Pilipinas moving into Division 1 of the FIBA Asia Tournament, talaga nabubuhay na yung women's basketball in the Philippines. And it's about time that we know this. The ladies can also strut their stuff inside the basketball court.
Kaya nga lumaban ng 3 points sa mga yun. Baka talunin ako.
Wag na lang.
Wag
Ito,
na lang.
unsolicited advice.
Rebound na lang, ma'am. Ano nga unsolicited advice mo? Wag na lang.
Wag na lang. Dito na lang tayo behind the mic.
You just call the shots dito from the sideline.
Harvey Pagsanhan, sobrang relentless in attacking the basket. This time gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Unable to make the first free throw. Medyo nagsa-struggle itong si Pagsanhan from the field, even from the free throw line.
He's built a little bit like 30 Ravena. Ganyan ang pang-built ni...
Mahaba, no?
Oo, bato, muscular. Over Kiefer, Kiefer is not really muscular. He's just super athletic. It's fun to watch Kiefer. But 30 is bato-bato. Very muscular.
Tyler Teo looking to ignite the offense of Xavier. He goes to Lim. Back to Teo, 3-pointer. Nope, but whistle away from the ball. Pupunta ang possession sa Hope Christian.
See Tyler Teo is missing his basket. Looking at the bench and everybody's just telling him to just settle down, just calm down. Dadating din yung mga baskets.
Ryle T will get called for a foul and we'll be back with a 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ateneo.
And by next year, I'm sure lalabas na din sa graphic na yan yung Tyler T as
Ayan.
one of the best collegiate players
Magandang
already.
tanong, anong katabi nung name
Oo
na
nga
yun?
eh,
Saan
very
siya
interesting.
pupunta?
We asked him at the top of the coverage if he has committed to any school. Sabi, wala pa.
Wala pa.
Well, that's given because he has a lot to focus on right now.
Saan si Coach
Ito-
Prats? Hanapin na si Coach Prats. I-memoryan din ni Coach.
Kailangan natin ano yan, ha?
Ni Coach
Panoorin ko,
Prats yan.
mag-uusap yung dalawang yan mamaya.
Okay, syempre, di ba lalo mo, you're coaching in the collegiate ranks talaga. You're really looking to really improve your team. Dami natin nakikita dito na ng mga prospects. Ano? Yung may hawak ng bola na yan ngayon. Chris Pagsanano, of course, Tyler Tio. Dami mga galing na players.
Pagsanhan goes up, no, Kiambao! Sliding over everyone for the tip-in.
Para sa Hope partner, yung tao na nakashoot ng basket na yan, yung mamalan, Kiambao, and of course, John Sacundo is a very nice prospect as well.
Pero ito, si Jacinto, Jeremy Jacinto is making his way underneath. You give him the litness of space, he will expose your defense.
Yung mga magaling na player, yung mga minsan, silip lang yung ring ng, an athletic move, pero hindi pumasok para kay Chris Pagsanhan.
You know, ito si Pagsanahan, he's getting to the rim, he's getting fouled and getting free throws, but I don't know about yung pagpilit niya si Ryan Lim. Nakakuha ng 3 earlier. But again, ito nga si Pagsanahan, is he forcing the issue too much na siya lang umuopensa?
Well, that time, pwede na rin natin sabihin good decision dahil he gets fouled naman. Free throw number 1 na ipasok niya naman. So it's a positive para dito kay Chris Pagsanhan. Misses his second though.
25 to 23 pa rin. The lead stays with Hope Christian. They pressure the ball handler. Tyler Tio unleashes to Jobet ko. Paulo ko rather.
Yes, that's already a bunch of rebounds para dito kay John Sacundo. Also a very nice prospect for Coach France.
Kiambao gets fouled. Will head to the line for 2. Yung mga wide open 3-point shots ng Xavier are not falling. Sayang. The player shuffles for both teams. Papasok na si John C. for the first time in this ball game.
Nakakatawa. Some really look like young boys. Parang nasa mga 14, 15 lang. Yung mga iba dito, baka mga freshmen lang siguro na they're just really good players. No? That's why they're in the lineup. Si John C. looks like he's a sophomore lamang.
And ito also this time na pwede mong bigyan ng experience yung mga players mo na bihira magamit. Give them yung confidence at saka yung courage to go up with the big boys. Carlo Carino is scoring again.
This is where it starts. Kasi this is already di ba, they're coming from the ages of 13 and 14 and then suddenly this is high-level basketball.
Excellent pass from Tyler Tio feeding Jacinto. Hindi nga na nakuha yung basket. We'll get 2 free throws instead.
Power play, Jacinto. Also built very well, about 6'2", no? Trying to make a power play move. Unsuccessful, pero 2 free throws para sa kanya.
First one bounces out.
Tyler Tio only 2 points in this ball game. We're waiting for the explosion, dahil we know he can really score.
Jacinto again. He gets another crack at it. Deflected from behind by Carlo Carino. Pero inagaw muli ni Jeremy Jacinto, gives it up to Tyler Tio. Fast-paced balikan basketball nangyayari. Lee tries again from deep, doesn't go. Ako ba tumatakbo? Nabitawan ng bola, natapik daw ni Jacinto, says the referee.
One of the things that you're looking for in a basketball player is their balance. Again, very young boys. Itong si Jacob, yun ang dapat hanapin niya. Attacking the basket, kuha ng balanse, try to finish a layup. Luckily, they still keep the ball. Hope Christian.
Tiambawa, atake muli.
Oh.
Kanina nakascore siya. Doesn't get it this time. Looking for a foul.
Dami tayong nakikita mga athletes, talagang athletic players dito. Just able to finish their basket.
Binigay kay Lee. Lee dribbling. Back out to Ong, 8 on the 24. Ryan Ong goes up. Off the bank and in.
Very nice spin move. Galing dito kay Ong. Oh, nice passing lane. Steal, pero hindi nakakonvert.
Pero ang galing din ang ginagawa ng Xavier. Getting the passes from the blind side. Carlo Carino, what's he gonna do? 10 on the shot clock. Pumunta kay Jimenez. Extra pass to Jacob.
Just like that Xavier, the game got no differences about differences of only 4, 5 points. Nice spin move.
You know, ito si Ryan, Kyle Ong. He has the basketball from the outside. He put it down and finished like a big man. Rendely, nagpaparamdam na rin kung ayaw mahulog ng tres ko, I'll take it in a little bit.
And Rendely getting it from a pull-up jumper. Well, that's you can pretty much say na high IQ play on because missing his three-pointers, decides to go inside for a basket.
Pagsanhan for three, that's short. Carino tracks down the ball. Noble Franca, baseline jumper, hindi mahuhulog. Manuel is back in the game. He's handling the ball. Binigay niya ngayon kay C. Who finds Soon underneath. And not the best decision mula kay Marvin Soon, but buti na lang he was able to draw a foul.
Tingnan mo yan. Tight pass, papunta kay Soon, and Soon is a guard. So yung recognition doon, medyo questionable dahil mapipilitan maglaro sa ilalim yung Soon. Somehow gets fouled. 2 free throws for Soon.
Hope Christian and Xavier hindi nagkakalayo. 29 to 27. 2 points separating these two teams. Again, quarterfinals na po ito. Knockout game. And that knockout games will be played up until the finals. So wala nang second chances for any of the teams that remain. This is the fourth
game. Yes.
PSSBC Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Cup. Soon missing on both free throws. That's gonna hurt.
Every game counts.
Noble Franca, balik kay Sakundo. They get it to their main man, Pagsanhan. 8 on the 24. Shoots the three. Still short. Harvey cannot get anything from the outside.
2-3 zone because John Sakundo is in this ball game. We know he can operate underneath the basket very well.
Benoza, short jumper is good.
Nice flash cut from Benoza, burying his 12-footer.
Tumatakbo si Ong, binigay kay C. Easy shot.
Nice shot using his left hand.
And good setup job as well for Kyle Ong. Although they still are down by 2 points, 31 to 29. Magbabalik po kami. We're looking at the faces enjoying high school basketball inside the Philippine Buddhacare Academy gym. Quarterfinals action is what's going down here. Hope Christian and Xavier. Both teams trying to stay alive at the expense of the other. 1 minute and 42 remains here in the second quarter. Xavier down by 2.
Just looking at the yung coaching staff nitong Xavier, and just si Mark Canlas. High-level basketball player din, no? So you know how competitive this team is.
Munti kang pamawala sa Hope yung rebound. 4 silang nag-agawan doon. But you know, it just goes to show kung gaano kagigil manalo itong mga players na they're willing to sacrifice everything.
At saka maganda doon, yun na nga, it's a very exciting ball game. Wala talagang relax. Umpisa pa lang, talagang banatan na kaagad dyan eh.
Noble Franca misses on the jumper. Pagsanhan still couldn't get anything. C is running. Gets the contact. Finishes with the left hand.
Talagang lefty. Itong si C kanina, very nice drop pass papunta sa kanya. Perfect naman dahil away from the defender. He was at the left side of the court. So sakto yung kanyang left-handed layup. Ngayon, gano'n na naman. Left-handed na parang floater off the glass.
4 points for John C. Pagsanhan, another three-pointer. He cannot get anything going. That's a whole bunch of misses for Chris Pagsanhan.
Well, the bad thing is he hit air that time. Itong si Chris Pagsanhan. So when you're shooting that way, siguro pagka ganyan, you look for your teammates. Iba naman, di ba? Ibang option naman. Oh, nice block.
Ayan, bumawig siya sa depensa, preventing Soon from scoring. Tabla po tayo heading into the final 24 seconds of the first half. Iniwan pa kay Jimenez. Good recognition from Benoza. Jimenez will go to the line for two.
Somehow gets the shot off. You can see Jimenez, 2 free throws. And Hope does not have the luxury of putting John Sacundo on the bench for too long. So he's back inside. He's the main big man for this Hope squad. Bunch of rebounds para sa kanya. Couple of block shots. Points. Talking about John Sacundo as we see Jimenez bury a free throw.
Second free throw for Jimenez. Doesn't fall. 1 out of 2. Enough to give them a 1-point lead. Last shot time para sa Xavier. Naipit si Tyler. Able to give it up to Ong. Expect the ball to go back to Tio if they can. But Lee uncorks from the corner. It's nothing. He gets another crack at it. Lee. Still no. Pero Ong. Nauubusan ng oras before he's able to release it. At the end of the first half, it's the slimmest of leads enjoyed by Hope Christian High School, 32-31. Babalik po kami with the halftime analysis. Action resumes here in the 4th PSSBC Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Cup. Knockout quarterfinals for the last ticket for the semifinals. Will it be Xavier or Hope Christian? Jot Sulit and Jolly Escobar ang nag-aatid po sa inyo ng larong ito dito sa Action TV. This is where stars are born. High school basketball at its finest.
And Jot talking to my man, our guy, PJ Pilares. He told me, watch Tyler Tio. He's gonna drop 10 or 15 points this quarter.
Confidence.
Confidence.
And, you know it's
Exactly.
possible.
Exactly.
You know it's
That's
very,
the
very
thing.
possible.
Top
Alam
of the
naman natin-
coverage,
yeah.
we saw 20, and we showed him a 29 points average. Napakataas. Just not happening yet today. Naantay pa natin yan, Jot.
They get the ball to Tio. Ito na siya. His first shot of the second half. Still nothing for Tyler. C getting the rebound. Had nowhere to go. Si Carino ngayon ang pupulot. 2-on-1 break. He has Pagsanhan goes all the way. Bothered enough by Tio to force a miss. Pumunta sila kay Sacundo ngayon. Back out to Carino. 13 on the shot clock. Against Jacinto. Now it's Jimenez. Attacking, leaving it for Sacundo. Nabitawan ng bola. Recovered by Jimenez. And there is a foul.
Whoa, luckily para dito sa Hope. I thought I was about to say an ugly possession para dito sa Hope.
Medyo magulo nga yung
Gulo,
possession.
gulo. But yung initial na, I think that was Jimenez who tried to go all the way to the basket. That's what you mentioned, it was 2 against 1. So iniisip natin, unable to finish the basket. Eh mas maganda siguro nun if he passed off. Still, they end up with a couple of free throws. Pero miss na lang.
You have to credit din ito si Jimenez. He stayed with the play, got the offensive rebound, nakasungkit ng foul. Now it's Xavier's turn. Ong gives it up to Tio. Look for him to stir up the offense. Working against Sacundo. One-hander. Just not falling down for Tyler, but Ong there to mop up the net.
Shot troopers ni Tyler, mga katulong niya dito sa Xavier team. Sila nagagawa ng damage dito against Hope.
Carino with 10 on his shot clock. Ibigay muna kay Kiambao. Calling the play. He has 4 to shoot. Attacking ngayon na Bangay loses the leather. Tio completes the steal. 33 apiece. Under 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tio cuts. Gives a screen para lumabas si Lee. Randall Lee gets some space,
Oh!
shoots and makes it.
Tough shot galing dito kay Rendell. Pull-up jumper. We were looking at his shot earlier. We thought he heaved that from about 30 feet. Pero ganun talaga yung kanyang tira. And he shows us na it works.
Ito ngayon ang hope. Kiambao babawi. Hindi papasok ang kanyang tres. Tio with another board. Hands it over to Ong. Nakahanap ng butas. Susugot. Kicks it up. Randall Lee again. Misses that one. Pero Ong gives it to Jacinto. Elbow jumper is good.
Very nice jump shot from Jacinto the time, but you gotta give credit to Ong. Giving them second chance points. Very nice offensive rebound para sa kanya.
Patience sa offensive ng Xavier resulting to a bucket, resulting to them getting a 4-point lead. Kiambao. Binigay kay Jimenez sa kanto, working against Ong. Jimenez will take it by himself, rejected by Ong.
Couple of sequences, it's all that number 10 guy right there for defensive board we mentioned. On the other side, give Xavier a nice block.
The families, moms, sisters, and dads, brothers, baka may pinsan pa dyan of the Stallions, enjoying this run from them. Manuel, he was huge in the first half. Finds the cutting C, finishes! Dito ang puntos nakuha ni John C. And what an excellent feed also from Joaquin Manuel.
The pass, Carter, the pass from Manuel really threaded the needle that time. Somehow hit its target and see with a great finish.
Ang ganda rin ng binigay ni John C. from the bench, eh, no? That's
Sarap panoorin ng mga lefty, no? Parang ang swabe ng bato nila eh.
Oh man, that's 7 points already for C. Pressure from Xavier broken by Hope Christian. Oblefranca forces one up, doesn't go. Manuel makakuha ng rebound. And he is called for traveling dahil nalaglag siya eh. Had no choice.
Ang hirap pag nalaglag ka, itatry mo i-plant yung paa
Yes.
mo para hindi ka ma-traveling. It's tough to do.
Pagsanhan and Hope Christian with a fresh shot clock. And that is a 5-second violation. The surge of Xavier School continues. They are now enjoying a 7-point lead, 40-33 from being down 32-31 at the half. Wala pala nung nagsimula yung laro to, we've been raving about two gentlemen na sinasabi nating aangat in the future. Tyler Tio and Harvey Pagsanan, but in this game, silence itong dalawang batang to.
1 of 11 for Chris Harvey Pagsanan and 1 of 8 for Tyler Tio. The thing about basketball, ikaw, Judge, you play, di ba? Talagang pag magaling ka ng player, nasa scout ka. They will do everything. Meron kunyaring player while you're practicing, o kunyari ikaw si Tyler Tio. There's all kinds of defenses in front of you. And that's what's happening dito. But in the case of Chris Pagsanan, he has some nice open looks to the basket. Just unable to make his jump shots or his shots, you know?
And look for these two na subukan pa rin magparamdam because at the end of the day, sa kanilang dalawa pa rin aasa ang kanilang mga koponan. Devara missing that time. Jacob will try again. Nabitawan yung bola and lost space under the basket. Ball will go to Xavier.
Hey, mention mo na yan, Jat, tama ka dyan. Ano? Kahit na, yun talagang yung mga scorer mo, kahit napakababa ng mga percentages mo, talagang sa kanila pa rin pupunta pag endgame, di ba? Still, may percentage pa rin na maganda yan eh. Not lang this game, di ba? Pero still very deadly players. So at the endgame, you still go to them.
Devara, atake, goes all the way. He was blocked, but there was a foul. Bago siya masupalpal.
Hits the foam part, the under part of that basket pretty hard. Pero, well, wala lang. It's through to the free throw line for a couple.
Ang tapang nito, no? Only 14 years old.
Wow. Fresh
Grabe, no?
siguro.
He will be celebrating his birthday
Young boy.
on the 19th. And, yung tapang niya, what is he? Mga 5'7" siguro,
Ganun lang,
5'6".
ano?
Pero yung sinugod niya,
Atake
apat na
kagad.
mas matangkad sa kanya. And he puts up a point for Hope Christian.
And this is just going to be great experience for them. Ano? Diba? That young age, you watch it crawling on the floor.
Pag nandiyan ka sa ganyang edad, you can do whatever you want. You feel invincible. Kahit bumangga-bangga ka, matamaan.
Imagine kung gaano ka-presko
Oo.
ang pangangatawan at ang mga legs niyan. I'm just watching him. He's just going through a bunch of screens and he doesn't care. Boom, bunggo, dalawang bunggo.
C puts it up from long distance, doesn't fall. Doble Franca tumatakbo, feeds the cutting Jacob. And there will be another foul. Ganda rin yung pag-fill ng lane ni Jacob doon. So, na-foul na lang siya when he was...
Sorry, is that correct? I was looking at Noble Franca going through all those screens. Devara pala yung pinag-usapan natin kanina na very young.
But there was actually a technical foul. Curiously, ito nga, you know, for scorers, di ba, ganyan, Johnny, yung mga makikita mong nakakapag-free throw si Tyler Tio, nakikita niyang nasushoot yung mga
Pumasok.
tira niya. Confidence booster.
Pwedeng yes, pwedeng umiba na kaagad yan.
Look for Tyler Tio to continue to try and get his game going. He's working against Jimenez, binigay muna kay Manuel.
Pero maganda dyan, he's a very smart player, di ba? He knows there are always 2-3 guys na are ready to close out sa kanya. So nagdi-decoy right there. Nakita natin. Ako, close out sa kanya, trying to feed his teammate. Unsuccessful, pero we're going to see a lot of those shots, no?
Maganda sana eh, no? Kung hindi lang nabitawan ni Manuel yung pasa, all that's left to beat was the small Devara.
Sayang yun. Oh, nice passing lanes na naman. Para Tito naman this time.
Halt in the play once more. Pero ang nagawan, and the foul will be called against Xavier. Ulit yung liksik, ulit, bilis, call it whatever nito ni Devara. Able to create a possession for them. Nakakuha pa nga siya ng foul from Xavier.
It's going to be a great experience para sa kanya. Evidently, he plays point guard for his team. And he just has to, he's young boy, he just has to settle down. Yan, siya may tangan ng bola ngayon, Devara.
The young point guard orchestrating the offense. Doble Franca, the floater, no. Pagsanhan, he gets the offensive rebound. Siya naman ang atake, bumali pa, but could not fish for a foul. You know, sometimes yung athleticism ni Pagsanhan is going against him. Ang dami niyang kayang gawin when he's mid-air. And sometimes he's forced to do it.
Parang a man with a 1,000 moves, you know?
Yeah.
Parang mga Dave siya. Pero sayang, just unable to finish yung mga baskets niya.
It's a 7-point lead enjoyed by the Stallions. Manuel, dadagdagan pa yan. That baseline attack.
Manuel is steady, no? Steady siya eh. There's a lot of stability to his team. Handles the ball very well, shoots free throws very well, gives Xavier a basket.
Soon, getting the steal. Running the 3-on-1 break, binigay sa kanyang kakampit. Shan runs out of space. Sinusubukan pa sana ibigay kay Manuel. Good defense from Hope.
I think he tried to go to Chan that time. That was 3 against 1 or 3 against 2. Soon deciding to go to Chan. He had also a wide open Manuel to his right.
Patience being shown by Hope sa pagbasag nila ng full court pressure ng Xavier. Jacob's pass deflected. Steal completed by Ong. Can he finish and turn it into gold? Ang laking weapon ng spin move nito ni Ryan. He wasn't able to score the basket, but he was able to create 2 chances at the free throw line. Because of that, pwede niya pangandagdagan ang kanilang lamang, which stands at 9 points at the moment, 43-34. Ito si Joaquin Manuel, both of Xavier School Stallions.
Andun din yung tatay ni Rendell Lee. Nasa kaliwa na nakasalamin. Klasiko din sa San Beda. Klasiko.
Sabi ko sa'yo, wag mo na banggitin eh. It's for your own good, partner.
Nalalaman ng edad.
Harvey Pagsanhan still attacking the basket. That time, nakadraw ng foul.
Alam mo dyan, 2 minutes and 36 seconds ang natitira dito. And Hope Christian is only good for 2 points, ha? 32 points sila at the half as against the 31 of Xavier. Decent quarter para dito sa team. Scoring 12 points na dito. Pero yun na nga, just 2 points for Hope. Patuloy ang woes nila.
Yan, 2 points na yan. Both from free throws pa yan. So no field goals para sa Hope Christian in the third quarter. And like you said, we're at the 7.5 minute point. The 7.5 minutes have gone by. And again, kung makapuntas man sila dito from the free throw line again.
Sa ating PCBL ako nakakita ng mababang output sa isang quarter. 3 points, eh. What's that? This is John. I think it was you and you were calling it a very bad quarter for one of those teams. That's a record low for a 10-minute quarter. 3 points.
And here is Jacob. Kyle Jacob playing masterfully. Ang huling ng laro, trying to ignite his team here in the third quarter.
Ang assignment ng batang-bata na si Guevara, 14-year-old, is on the scorer, Tyler Tio, dahil talagang makulit na depensa ang ginagawa ng Guevara. Mark Candas from the bench is already complaining sa ating officials. Pinipisikal itong si Tyler.
Finally, Hope Christian able to convert on the field goal here in the third quarter. Baba na naman sa 6 ang lamang ng Xavier. Tio, umatake. That time he scores his second field goal of the game. 4 points now for Tyler Tio.
Smart player, no? Can't seem to get the 3-point line. And his perimeter jump shots not going in as well. So he decides to attack the basket and makes it. Very nice move from Tyler Tio.
Will he wake up and put on an offensive surge? We'll find out. Harvey Pagsanhan, umaatake na naman. That time going to his teammate, pero may foul bago niya naiabot kay Jacob yung bola.
Makita yung malakas na katawan ito si Harvey, no? Talagang atake, humampas sa mga dalawang player. No problem, nakapagpa-drop pass pa siya. It would have turned out to be a nice play, pero na-foul siya prior to that, so free throws for Harvey.
Kung makita mo yung mukha ngayon ni Harvey Pagsanhan, you know his all business. Medyo nakakunot na yung noon niya. O baka sa silaw lang ba yan? Take a look at this one more time. 4 defenders, 5 defenders actually, caught sleeping on Tyler Tio. And onting bali lang, puts it in for his 4th point of the game.
Parang changing hands in mid-air. We know he can finish basket with his left hand as well. Oops.
Pagsanhan keeping the ball alive. The ball will go if you Hope Christian. Good stop for the Soldiers.
And these are defensive stops na kailangan nila. Biggest lead was about 12. And ito na lamang ito dyan.
Guevara ngayon, bibigay kay Jimenez. Back to Guevara. He will attack, leaves it out for Kiambao. Steps in and attacks. Kuha ang pito at puntos. Kiambao on a strong attack from the baseline.
Coming from the timeout, you mentioned the very weak production of Hope. You know, only 2 points you said coming out of free throws, but suddenly a string of baskets for Hope, including this nice one from Kiambao.
Soldiers have woken up. Kiambao meron ng 11 points sa ating laro. Trying to keep their PSSBC title hopes alive. Kiambao na naman. Oh, that doesn't fall. Easy layup, but able to convert, pero saved to Guevara, the floater from the young man. Hits all air at mafa-foul si Manuel.
Sayang, no? Makikita mo yung patience dun sa mga bata. No? Talagang ganda na, playing fast very well. Kiambao decides to attack the basket, had a wide open look to the basket, like Gimme actually, and able to finish it. And then Guevara, a little he was in a hurry too much. Firing up that floater, misses everything.
Soon looking out of control, naibigay kay Lee. They go back out to Manuel. Jabbing. Putting the ball down, binigay niya kay Lim. Lim will attack, but there's a foul. Whistled against Carino. 45 seconds ang naiiwan sa ating third quarter. It was a rather exciting one. Umangat ng scoring for Xavier. Habang ang Hope Christian, they struggled in the first 7.5 minutes of it. Medyo nag-pick up, but they find themselves down by 4 points. Lee shoots from 3. Still not getting any from downtown.
So I'm watching Harvey Pagsanan. He's playing very physical.
He gets to the rim, gets his own miss, and scores. Xavier running, Manuel able to get to the hoop. Traveling violation is called against him. So with 21.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Hope gets another chance to tie the ballgame and even take the lead.
Tama ka, just coming to life with this Hope team because of that guy with the ball. Harvey Pagsanan. Oh, ganun talaga.
Look at that guy, sky high! Harvey Pagsanan, what a finish! 10 points for him.
And the things he does on the floor. Wow, what a shot.
Grabe, no?
Hanging in
Decided
midair.
to take off and just leave everyone behind. At the end of 3, we have a tied ball game, 45 apiece. Take a look at this.
Skywalker.
Let me go up, above, and beyond all of you. 45 apiece. High School, Hope Christian and Xavier tied at the end of 3. Nakikita niyo po ang ating mga men behind the PSSBC. We have to thank Commissioner Ato Badolato, Coach Edster C, Mr. Edward Tio, and everyone there in that table responsible for giving you such an incredible and exciting league. The best high school teams in the Metro battling for the title of the champion of champions. Harvey Pagsanan empty on his first attempt in the fourth.
So Mr. Tio, who as a matter of fact is the father of number 9 at Tyler Tio right there.
Carino kukuha ng rebound. Jimenez running and attacking.
Grabe yung ano dyan. Grabe yung final minutes ng third quarter para dito sa na-mention nga natin. Natatawa tayo, walang field goals. Ang Hope, parang 2 free throws, and that was down to about 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Suddenly stringing up a bunch of baskets. Ano? Ito nga Hope.
Coming alive, eh, no? And you asked for buckets, they gave us buckets. Carino, jumper, they regained the lead.
Mostly coming from Harvey Pagsanan. And just his presence alone, it's a big thing for this Hope school.
Lee has 3, wala pa rin.
There he is again, partner, defensive board, puts it coast to coast.
Coast to coast, Harvey Pagsanan.
Medyo wild blank that time.
Almost finishing it too. Rino Tyler Tio gives it up for C. One of the few times na hindi niya na-convert yung mga attempts underneath.
And he loves that left side of the floor, no? Dahil taliwete siya, dyan na talaga niya napi-finish mga baskets niya.
Carino again, kapos ngayon. Devara keeping the ball alive. Good save. Carino rin makakapulot ulit at Tyler Tio just a little too aggressive, being whistled for the foul. You know, the frustration of this guy is starting to become evident sa kanyang body language, sa kanyang muka. Because he is the star. You know na siya yung aasahan, pero he hasn't been able to get much.
Pero is a smart player. Kanina is trying to get his teammates na lang involved because yun na nga, lots of defenders in his face. Minsan 2, minsan 3 pa. They know talagang he can score. So talagang hindi na binibigay sa kanya yung pagkakataon. Trying to make some assists to his teammates.
Hope. Basket mula kay Pagsanan. Crowding on the lead. He is starting to come alive and he is pumping his team up. Harvey knows it's winning time.
Well, iba na rin kasi yung experience kahit na batang-bata pa itong si Chris Harvey Pagsanhan. Kanina pa we were mentioning he played dun sa Batang Gilas. And that experience alone, ano yan, parang international na yung mga kalaban niya, di ba? Different countries. So his experience coming into leagues like this, the PSSBC, iba na rin.
And he's hoping to lead itong Hope Christian to new heights dito sa PSSBC. Dalawang napakagat ni Jacinto at itong si Carino na ang sumupal sa kanya. He draws contact. Head to the line for two.
Ganda ng pump fake ng dalawang defenders talaga. He got them in the air, unable to finish the basket. Somehow gets to the free throw line. Jacinto also playing very well for Xavier. And as I say that to this is his first free throw, that's one more.
Already with 6 points is Jeremy Jacinto. Very steady for Xavier. Make that 7 points for the big man. Alam mo, matindi dito sa Xavier School. They're guys from the 1 position through the 5. Parang magkakasing tangkad eh, no?
Oo. Except for ako talaga, para si John Sacundo is the #1 center for this Hope team. And there are these athletic moves na naman. Unable to finish, pero he has a teammate who cleans up.
Kiambao, another basket for him. 13 na yang inaambag niya dito. This time, Pagsanhan scores. Gets the rebound, rather.
Puffin and puffin is
Kanina pa naman kasi ito nagtatrabaho.
Pero well, this time it's Faculto's turn. A very nice cut.
Sabi mo nga, di ba, kailangan nilang puntahan si Sacundo, and they have in the past few possessions. Ngayon si Kiambao may hawak ng bola. Gets the Jimenez screen. Kiambao attacks, goes high and puts it down.
Very nice basket for Hope. Wow, suddenly they are up by 8 shots.
It's been a story of surges in the third quarter. Umariba ang Stallions ng Xavier, but now it's Hope Christian having a say in the fourth quarter. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Nabuhay na si Harvey Pagsanhan, pero Tyler Tio still struggling in this game.
Biglang pumutok, Harvey Pagsanhan, 13 points and 11 boards. At meron siyang matinding katulong. Yung nakagawa ng last basket na si Kiambao. Kiambao has 15 points in this ball game para sa Hope.
Xavier still looking for production mula kay Tyler Tio, pero inupo muna because he really couldn't buy baskets at any point in this game. Lee unleashes from downtown. No! Carino the board. Bigay nila sa mainit na kamay ngayon. Pagsanhan. Harvey. He's been relentless in attacking the basket. Labas muna kay Carino. They have 8 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Sacundo scores! And this is now a double-digit lead enjoyed by Hope Christian.
Very nice attack to the basket from Carino, and then better drop pass to the big boy, John Sacundo.
On the other end, of course, sinagot din. Big man scores on the other end. Sasagot din niya sa Xavier.
Nagbababa ng bola. Siya na parang point guard dito. Si Harvey Pagsanhan.
Kiambao, atake na naman. Nakahanap ng puwang. When you give him that space, he will score on you.
Oh, he's the top scorer for this Hope Christian School. 17 points in total.
Mga natataranta na ang Xavier. They go up high. Kiambao for his 19th point of the game.
Gotta give credit to Carino Parker. Dalawang assist.
60-48. Lumaki na ang lamang to 12 points. But we have more than enough time. Lee, 4-3. Still nothing from the Xavier gunner.
Yung daddy niya gusto nang tumalon out of the window kasi hindi makashoot ng 3 points yung anak niya. Gunner Rendell Lee unable to make a 3-pointer.
Jacinto goes out to meet Pagsanhan. Harvey, tumikada mula sa labas. Perimeter jumper doesn't go. Siyang kumuha, gives it up to Ong, only there, pagsanhan. Oh, excellent finish. Ong with the right hand. Dukot layup.
My eyes are on Harvey Pagsanhan, partner. Siya nagbababa ng bola. Siya pa yung humabol dun sa depensa. And we're looking at him dribbling the ball. He's huffing and puffing. Pero he's still trying to lift his hope Christian to it. And he does the big 3 points.
What a shot from Harvey. And he enjoys that one. Bumping his chest. Big shot on the other end also by John C. Although that's only a 2-pointer.
Grabe. Ito na naman siya. Medyo hinihingal pero walang kapaguran. Ako pa rin nahawak ng bola. And they have a nice 11-point lead. Lampas tayo sa kalahati ng quarter na to, partner.
Kiambao, step in, jumper, falls out. Labanan ng offensive rebound. Bola pupunta sa Xavier. You know, Jolly, the last time that these two teams, Hope and Xavier, met in the PSSBC was back in the first season pa, back in 2012. And Hope took that win 79-62. And it was also, coincidentally, in the quarterfinals. So, may history itong dalawang to. Soon, the floater short.
And those names that we were showing them earlier, those guys were still playing. Jologo, I think Jologo was still playing there.
And again, that season, Hope Christian went on to win the championship.
But Tyler D will really try to go to work now in this time. 3 minutes and 26 off this ball game because they are down by a whopping 11 points.
That's always the question, di ba? Kapag ka yung star player mo struggling, come winning time, do you still go to him?
Well, partner, the thing is, we were talking about that earlier. Example, James Sapp, if he's shooting 1 of 11 at end game, if you need a big 3-pointer, you'll still go to him. Pero ngayon, para sa Xavier, it's Manuel.
Meron lang ang foul na itinawag kontra sa Xavier. But the basket will count for Xavier.
Turns out to be a huge one because it's down to a single-digit advantage for Hope. Only an 8-point difference, but it's going to be free throws for this very young Devara.
That's the problem na. Nakashoot nga ng 3. But with no movement on the clock, binigyan mo naman ng pagkakataong makascore from the free throw line.
Oh,
Good thing Devara throws up a brick.
very much alive is this Xavier team.
Joshua Devara, his 14 years of existence, already has reached this level. Prestigious high school tournament. Makes the second free throw, 1 out of 2. Tapos natawagan nga na siya ng foul. But they're not in the penalty yet, so you can live with that foul.
The thing is, Xavier is in the penalty. Only 3 team fouls for Hope.
Tio, from top of the key, no go. 3 minutes remain here in the last quarterfinals battle of the 4th PSSBC Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Cup. Kiambao, lalabas muna kay Pagsanan, natapik, they recover. Kiambao muli. He attacks, goes hard. Rebound ni Chan. Xavier, work with the clock against them.
What yung ginagawa ng Hope dito kay Tyler Tio? Yun ang tama mong gawin sa mga scorer talaga. You really play them physical and that's what they're doing to Tyler. Devara, Harvey Pagsanhan kanina, he was playing Tyler Tio very tightly and very physically. Kaya si Tyler hindi na masyado nag-click dito.
Kiambao, bad fall! Hoping they're okay. Sama yung bagsak. Nothing intentional.
Oo, just trying to stand his ground. Yun ang mahirap pag nagpa-charge yung medyo maliit eh. So, di ba? I think that was soon. And he will be called for a blocking foul. I hope he didn't hit his head. This is Kiambao.
Yes, it's Kiambao. And una siyang humawak sa likod ng kanyang ulo, but looks like he's okay. Let's take a look at it. Collision from underneath. Yes, nawala ng legs. And he we weren't able to see kung tumama nga ba yung likod ng kanyang ulo, but that was the first thing he held on to. Obviously, nahihilo ito si Kiambao. Hopefully, everything is okay
Yes,
with Miguel.
he has a super contribution for Hope Jot. 19 points in total. More than Harvey Pagsanhan, 16. Pero si Harvey ang parang, yung Kiambao parang score nila. Harvey is pretty much doing everything for them. Bringing down the ball, issuing assists, scoring.
Ito nga lang si Kiambao, you know, what he did for Hope is when Pagsanhan was struggling through the first 3 quarters, he kept them in the ball game even despite that Xavier run in the third. Carino, isa pang solid contributor, going 1 of 2.
Pero yung kanina, no, malaking baga yung bottom of the third na yun. Yung last 2-3 minutes na yun. Napumutok bigla si Harvey.
Tio sets up Lee. Still nothing.
He's going to be a special player, this guy, number 9, Harvey Pagsanhan, no?
Yeah, I can tell. Kung dito pa lang sa pinapakita niya sa PSSBC, we're excited to see him make it to the next level, and to the next, and to the next. So at this point, looks like the sky is the limit.
Pero yun na yun kasi, di ba, if you're yung mga level, yung ka-level mo, if you're dominating that, then definitely you move on to the next, di ba?
Xavier with the clock working against them, and that will hurt really bad. A minute and 35 remaining. Na turnover pa nila. Bad pass. Down by 10. Napakasakit naman ng turnover na yun. Look at them deny Harvey Pagsanhan the basketball. Dalawang tao ay nakatutok sa kanya, and they get that stop. Carino fouls Lee. Not yet in the penalty, but still an ill-advised foul.
Well, the thing about denying Harvey now is, if he had fresh legs, if he wasn't that tired, he would easily be able to get that ball and get out of the defender's reach, no? Pero parang pagod na siya eh.
Tyler Tio. Jumper falling for Tyler. 6 points in this game. Make that 7.
Finally, a nice jump shot from Tyler. Oh, they get a steal, Judge.
Soon kicks it out to Tio. They want to give him the ball again. Si Ong aatras sa ilalim. Binigay kay Tio. Bad pass.
Oh, miscue from Tyler Tio. Akala niya, hindi niya nakita yung white line. Akala niya yung blue. Look at the way Manuel is playing Harvey. Uh-oh. Manuel. My coaches of Hope just telling you, Harvey's kind of frustrated with the way Manuel's guarding him.
The inbound, they get into Jacob. With Ong pestering him. Nabalik nila kay Pagsanhan. He leaves Manuel, and Manuel forced to give up the foul mula sa likod.
9 times out of 10 referees will call that. As soon as you're beat, you try to reach in from behind, they will call that. Minsan nga kahit walang contact, they'll call it. Kasi beat na eh. Na-beat na-beat ka na ng tao mo.
You have to credit the offensive player, eh, no?
Hindi pwede yung mag-reach in ka lang na mag-reach in. At eto na naman ang super Hope player na Harvey Pagsanhan. Fires up a brick though dahil pagod na rin yan eh.
Oo, ramdam na rin siguro nito yung
hinihingal na eh.
And you know, yung mga points na binigay niya, those weren't easy. Hindi yung mga walk in the park. He had to sky high, bumali, lahat ng kailangan niyang gawin mid-air. And this time, he misses 2 free throws.
Kaya pag-klase yung bali niya sa ere, di ba? Parang binabomba niya. Kaya pag-klase
Lee, what a time to hit a three-pointer! Randall Lee trims the lead down to 5. If at some point in the fourth, it looked a little impossible. Well, down by 5 with 49 seconds left, may pag-asa pa po. Itong Xavier School Stallions, look at that. Big shot mula kay Randall Lee. The parents of the Xavier School Stallions shouting mula sa likod namin ni Jolly that there's lots of time left. And true, that's true. 49 seconds, 5-point lead lang. And Jimenez smartly bouncing it off of Ong dahil wala na siyang mapasahang iba.
Making a very good point. The parents that you were saying, one more push. It's a 2-possession ball game, under a minute, 48 seconds. They need a stop right here. Xavier.
Jimenez may hawak ng bola.
Traveling,
Being pressure, traveling is called against
Very
Jimenez.
good call. Very good call by the officials.
So with just 3 seconds taken off of the game clock, naka-stop itong Xavier and they get the possession back. 65-60 ang score natin. Lamang po ang Hope Christian. Bola ng Xavier when we return. Sabi nga natin kanina, inabutan ng pagod ito si Harvey Pagsanan. He's being stretched along their bench.
Pinulikat na siya. The thing is, yun na nga, pwede yung contention ng mga fans nitong Xavier is one push and very well, pwede na gawin. They need a basket though right here.
Joaquin Manuel would have been huge.
You took the words right out of my mouth, my friend. Parehas tayo na sinabi, would have been huge para dito kay Manuel for Xavier.
That's his second personal foul.
I think I would have liked to see Tyler Teo take that shot na wala yung defender niya. He was slightly open, but well, he has struggled throughout the game at ayaw mo naman din makikita na pinipilit ng player. So, si Manuel has contributed a lot in this game already, 11 points. So, it was a good decision on the part of Tyler Teo to give it up dun sa kanyang kakampi.
Yeah.
On the other end, however, ito si Jacob misses the first free throw.
You just look at number 1, number 2, number 3 options. Okay naman, and pretty much parang yung Manuel will be your number 2 and number 3 option after Tyler. And you mentioned Tyler, not his best of games. No, we know he can score. Just not happening today. Pero he snatches a rebound. Titingnan natin.
0 out of 2 went Hope Christian. From the line, 5 puntos pa rin ang lamang. Posible pa po ito. With still a little less than 30 seconds remaining. May free throws pa si Manuel.
The thing is... Wait.
Ayaw mo muna magsalita, ha? Down to a 4-point lead. Joaquin Manuel.
I was about to say, he shoots free throws very well. He's been making them. Nakikita natin dyan. If he makes both, down to one possession ball game.
Bahala ka, pinuri mo, may isa pa, ha? Ewan ko, wala
It's
po ako
all on
dito,
you.
ha?
Parang ganun, eh, no?
Joaquin Manuel, the second
Net
one.
yan, boy.
Up
Net.
and in.
Net. One possession ball game. Possession, 39 seconds remaining sa ating clock. A quick stop ang kailangan. They can actually foul. They can foul that guy right over. That's going to be 2 free throws for Harvey. He makes 1. Make it a 2 possession.
Pagsanhan, kanina nakita natin kinakramps na and sinistretched up.
Pasok pa rin, no?
Yes, well, you're the best
Fighter,
player.
oo.
You have to be on the court for moments like this. Harvey Pagsanhan.
Really
2 big
compose.
free throws.
Yes, to really compose you.
Pasok ang una.
That will really hurt the chances now, Xavier. Dahil yun na nga, it's a 4-point difference na now. 27 seconds to work with.
Pangalawang free throw, pasok din. Para kay Pagsanhan. Nagkabuhol pa sa ilalim si Ong at Kiambao. Mind games being played by the players of Hope and Xavier. We have 27.8 seconds remaining. 67-62, Hope with the lead. Both teams have used up all their timeouts, so we're going to play the 27.8 seconds remaining straight up. Xavier down by 5. Nahanap si Ong sa ilalim. Unable to convert. Soon, second chance. No!
Or somehow they keep the ball. That there has to be a quick basket. Di baling 2 points na. Both teams in the penalty. Wala na tayong timeout shot. Basket has to be really quick.
They give it up
right
to
there.
Teo. Teo
There.
scores. Down to a 3-point lead.
Now a quick foul. Quick foul. They don't want to give it.
Pagsanhan.
They're not giving it. That's the problem.
And Kiambao loses it momentarily. They foul with 7.1 seconds.
Yes.
At first, nawala yung oras when they missed that easy shot by Ong. Tapos, hindi naman agad nag-foul. This could be free throws that could seal the game. Kiambao makes the first one. 20 points for Miguel Kiambao.
Sayang, this foul should have come about 5 or 6 seconds earlier pa, no? Pero well, Nonetheless, Kiambao 6 the first of 2 free throws. Again, 2-possession ball game.
Misses the second. Ong ang tumatakbo. He goes to Lee. Hot shot lead misses. And that will be the ball game. Hope Christian escapes Xavier School to advance sa ating 4th PSSBC Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Cup semifinals, kung saan makakaharap nila ang Shanghai Sheng. What an exciting ball game this was, partner.
Well, you know, just at one point in control was Xavier. They actually had a 10-point lead. You mentioned one of the big leads of this ball game, but Harvey Pagsanan just neutralized. That was the bottom of that third quarter. Harvey and the other both Christian players again coming to life on the third quarter, and they did not look back all the way into the fourth and all the way into end game.